Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're over here at Pocono Mountain Harley. But this truck is kind of blocking me. I should probably tell him to move it, right? Get it out of my shop. Get it out of my way. I'm kidding. Anyway, I want to take you in here and show you the 2025 Heritage Classic. It's a sweet looking bike. Ah, it's sweet. Let's go check it out. Let's go. All right guys, we are in the store and I believe the bike is somewhere around here. I know I saw it around here somewhere. They got a couple, but I think I want to do the Whiskey Fire Vivid Black, which is this one right here. Two blacks and they have a white one right here. So what we're gonna do, I want to do this Fire Vivid Black because black is all played out, right? I mean, black is nice, but I prefer to do the Whiskey Fire. So let's get this bike out. Let's get the manager to get this bike out. And we're gonna shoot this bike right now. So there's something about this bike I want to tell you. You probably didn't even know it, but I'm gonna show you. Yeah, they got two bikes I can compare it to. So I want to show you something about this bike that nobody probably told you about. Let me show you. Okay guys, what we have behind me here is the 2025 Heritage Classic in Whiskey Fire Vivid Black. This one is coming in 5 different colorways but only one trim. And like I reminded you with the Loretta S and the Fat Boy and the Breakout, how they changed the lights on it. You don't get front running lights anymore. What used to be a turn signal and a running light, you only get now the one headlight, which would work as a headlight and a running light. No more running lights in the turn signals anymore. I think I remember telling you guys that. Now, the colorways on this bike are Billiard Gray, Vivid Black, White Onyx Pearl, Iron Horse Metallic, and this one we have right here, which is the Whiskey Fire Vivid Black. And like I mentioned, only one trim, and that'll be the black trim, so you won't get this in chrome. Now, this particular bike has 2 options for the wheels. You'll either get it in a spoke lace, or you'll get it in a cast aluminum. Now, here's the catch. The spoke wheels are an upgrade, and an upgraded price as well. That's $800 in upgrades. Now, this bike has the 117 engine at 89 horsepower at 121 foot-pounds of torque. This is still carrying the classic fire and pan air cleaner cover on here, like the old ones. Now, unlike the other bikes, this one is carrying Dunlop tires. It's carrying a 16 in the front, 16 in the back. So you'll get a 130/90/16 in the front and a 150/80/16 in the rear. So the fuel capacity on this bike will run you 5 gallons for those longer trips. You will get bags on this bike, obviously, because it is the Heritage Classic. These are some deep bags. You can pack this up. You go on your long trips. These aren't detachable. So you remember on the other bikes you'll get a quick detach. Well, on the Heritage Classic you don't get a quick detach. These are stationary on here. They're bolted on. So the only way to get this is an Allen wrench here and here. I'm not quite sure of the size of the Allen wrench. I'm not even sure if they send it in the box. I don't see it in the I don't see them in the bag, so you probably might have to buy it for that. You might have to buy an Allen key for that. There's no Allen key in here for the to remove the bags. This bike has their floorboards and forwards on here, so for those longer trips, you just jump on this bike, you go on that long trip, you got your bags, you got your forwards, everything you want. All right guys, check out this seat. This seat is pretty goddamn wide, and you're getting a nice fat passenger seat on this bike. Well, of course, you know this bike is also going to come with passenger pegs because it is a 2-up bike for touring. You won't get a sissy bag and you won't get a tour pack on this, but guys, it is ideal for touring. You could always add those things after if you want. So it won't be an extra cost to you if you buy the bike without them. You can add them as time goes on. So remember, the back lights are coming in LED as well as the front lights are LED as well. Of course, all Harley bikes, well, most of these bikes now are 6-speed transmissions. Now let me jump on here and show you the gauges on this bike because they didn't move it off the tank. The bike still has the gauges on the tank, like the classic ones. So you're getting a 5H gauge on the tank. Let me show you that real quick. Let me boot it up and show you what we got. This bike is coming with ride modes, so you're gonna get, what we got here, Come on, hurry up. We got the sport mode, and here's your button for changing the modes. Let's press it and see what we get. We're gonna get rain mode, and we're gonna get road mode. So this is your reserve. You're gonna get 54 miles in reserve. What else we have? We have your time, it's 11:50. We have the RPMs. We have your front tire pressure, which is 35 PSI. You have your rear tire pressure, which is 40 PSI. We're going back to your kilometers. We got your trip mile, which is trip A. We get trip B, and we get reserve again. We're back to reserve, back to your time. So check out the center console. You'll get your right turn signal, your oil pressure, neutral, headlight, and left turn signal. So these new switches aren't changing throughout the new bikes. So this is your on switch. You tap it once now, and you get start. This is your 4-ways. This is your traction control. This is your right turn signal. This is your mode dial. Also with this model, guys, you're gonna get this cool adjustable brake leather. Then we move over to the left side. You're gonna get your mode dial for changing trips, trip A and trip B. You're gonna get your lights. You're gonna get your horn, your left turn signal. You're gonna get your cruise control. You're gonna get positive cruise control and your negative cruise control, which is accelerate, which is decelerate. And of course, at the back, you're gonna get your flashers, high beam, low beam, and your passing light. And here are your, I guess these would be fog lights or running lights. I'm not sure which one, either fog lights or running lights. But there is a switch to control these two lights, but you don't get these anymore. So check this out now. You get your 4-ways, your fog lights, I believe, and then your running light, headlight. And that's it. That's all you get in the front. Let me show you what you get in the back. In the back now, you'll just get the lights here and your running light and your 4-way flashers in the back. That's all you get. Let me turn them off and show you what it looks like when these are off. So now that that is off, you see the lights go off, and you only get one running light in the back now. You don't get these two as running lights anymore, just this one light. Okay guys, let's jump over to Harley-Davidson's website and take a look at the features and colors and the pricing for this bike. So what we have here is, remember I mentioned the trim on this bike will only be coming in black, you won't get it in chrome. And the first color we have here is Billard Gray. Billard Gray is a standard color you'll get with this bike. Standard is not black anymore like before. Now, if you want black, which is vivid black, you're gonna have to pay an extra $350 for black. If you want the white Onyx Pearl, you're gonna have to pay an extra $650 for that. You want Iron Horse Metallic, you're gonna have to pay an extra $650. You want the Whiskey, that's an extra $850. Now remember, I had mentioned the wheels. The cast wheels in black are free, the lace are $800. Alright, so what is the price of this bike? So the standard on standard for everything is going to run you $22,999. But what if you want to go with the Whiskey Fire with the lace wheels? That'll run you $24,649. Alright guys, remember I always try to mention to you that these prices do not include dock fees, prep fees, and what other fees your dealership is going to tack on to the overall price. So this bike might end up costing you 30 grand after all the fees. It may be less, 30 may be less. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know, I'm just putting it out there. Do not shoot the messenger. I am sorry. Alright guys, let's head back over and close out the video. So I'm 5'10" with a 32-inch inseam. I'm going to jump on the bike and show you what it looks like on the bike. And now you can see what it look like on this bike. Let me put my right leg up on the floorboard so you can see how it looks. So you see how my knee comes a little above the tank, just slightly above the tank. And these are forwards, these are forward floorboards. My legs are a little long. I have longer legs, and I have a long legs and short torso. So I might look a little odd on this bike, whereas some people might be more proportionate than I am. Now this bike has a dry weight of 728 pounds. Now this has a really tall windshield to block that wind off your face, so you won't get that head wind that you get, and you're over here shaking and bobbing and weaving. Now this is a detachable windshield. I can see right here that the windshield can quickly be detached. Now, I'm not sure exactly how quick it can be detached, but it can be detached. I can see it right here. That is detachable. So if you just running around the city, you're not going far, you don't feel like putting on the windshield, you can just take that off and roll. Unfortunately, you won't be able to do that with the bags because the bags are bolted in and there's no quick release for the bags. But I like how these bars fit. It actually fits me pretty good. I am actually comfortable on this bike and I can see back behind me pretty clearly. All right guys, I'm over here with Zach. Zach is about 5'10". Zach, can you get on this bike so we can get an idea of how you look on this bike? Can you put your foot down for me, Zach? All right, this is how Zach looks on the bike. We're both 5'10". All right, thank you, Zach. I appreciate you, man. You gonna put this bike back? All right, thank you, bud. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna cut out. Zach is gonna put this bike back, and we're gonna wrap this show up. Yeah, that's a wrap, guys. All right, guys, if you made it this far into the video, as always, I appreciate you, man. If you appreciate the video, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're interested in more of these videos, because I'm coming back to do more of these videos. You look around, you're gonna find a bike. If you're interested in any of these bikes, let me know. I'll put it up on the channel. That's not a problem. Keep your eyes on the swivel, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Appreciate you, Zach.